Hey guys, how are you? This is Otto here. Look, I just wanted to share something with you. I watched Roger Waters. Um, One of my uncles shared this link on our WhatsApp group, and we in our family we love rock and roll music. My uncles, like my cousins, we just love it. We are aware who Roger Water is, and what he has done for music, which is amazing. And I know a lot of people look up to him. But interestingly, this is the first time um, that I actually watch a video of him talking about a certain topic, and he's talking about Venezuela. I'm from Venezuela. Now, whatever he's saying is very shocking to me because he talks like he knows what he's talking about. So instead of just saying that he's talking shit, I just want to play his video, whatever the fuck he's saying, and I'm gonna play Richard Branson's video as well, because it's like he watched a different video.
It's 4 days until February the 22nd, which is the day when Richard Branson claimed.
So first, when he says like when Richard Branson, like it's not my good friend Richard Branson. You can tell the guy hates his guts. Like he doesn't like Richard Branson for whatever reason. I don't know what Richard Branson did to him, but you can tell like he's cynical. He's like Richard Branson. But anyway, like just starting there, you go like, okay, so he has some issues with Richard Branson. Yeah, but here's the real question: are you actually seeing things as they are? Are you looking to the problem, which is Venezuela, or are you just against whatever Richard Branson say, whatever he stands for? Is that what it is? Because in your video, all you talk about is about Richard Branson talking about this, and you're not actually talking about what's happening in Venezuela. Well, the only thing that you say is that you know some friends. I know a friend, and he says that he's fine. Go and live there. Or why don't you just do that? Anyway, let me just continue.
That he's going to put on a Live Aid-ish concert in Colombia near the border to raise humanitarian aid for the people of Venezuela. This came from a Daily Mail article, and I've just seen a video clip of Branson with his bleeding heart worn openly upon his Virgin Airways t-shirt.
All right, so he's saying that Branson in his video, he's talking about, like helping Venezuela. In that video, he just said to raise humanitarian aid for the people of Venezuela.
This came from a Daily Mail article, and I've just seen a video clip of Branson with his bleeding heart worn openly upon his Virgin Airways.
All right, so he's talking about Branson again, and he's talking, for some reason, his t-shirt, it says Virgin, which is the brand that Richard Branson created, and he talks like, oh, with his Virgin Airways t-shirt. It's like, well, that's his brand. That's what he created. It's like you, like me talking, so like, and there's Roger Waters with his wall song. It's like, that's what you created. You're gonna show that. That's your actual brand. You created that brand for yourself. So I don't understand why you point that out. I mean, is it wrong?
The important thing about this is that even if you listen to their shtick, it has nothing to do with humanitarian aid at all.
So he goes and says, like, if you listen to that, it doesn't have to do with anything like humanitarian aid. But at the beginning of the video, he said like
concert in Colombia near the border to raise humanitarian aid for the people of Venezuela.
So he's talking about humanitarian aid, but if you listen to him, he's not talking about that. Okay.
It has to do with Richard Branson, and I'm not surprised by this, having bought the US saying, we have decided to take over Venezuela for whatever our reasons may be, but it has nothing to do with the needs of the Venezuelan people. It has nothing to do with democracy. It has
It has nothing to do with the Venezuelan people. But then you have Richard Branson. He's talking, and let me just go to Richard Branson's video. He goes,
Hola amigos from Venezuela, from Colombia, and from around the world. Venezuela is suffering, and not that long ago it was the wealthiest country in South America. Now it is facing the worst humanitarian crisis in the Western Hemisphere. Over 3 million Venezuelans have been displaced in the region, and a number that is growing by literally thousands every day. There is no food, the health system is crumbling, and millions are feeling the impact, and many of them children and old people. Soon, many Venezuelans will be on the verge of starvation or death.
so basically, Richard Branson is creating a video saying that this is happening in Venezuela right now, and he wants to set up a concert for with a lot of different artists from all around the world, all around Latin American countries, and yeah, to raise funds to help all these people in need. But then you go saying it's like, no, he doesn't want to do that. He's not talking about that. What is he talking about? Just watch the fucking video again and tell me, what is he talking about? All right. Anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to point out, like, whatever you're talking in your video, it is bullshit. You're emotionally charged by whatever the fuck Richard Branson decides to do. So, Mr. Putting a brick on the wall, stop, putting another brick on that wall and stop blocking the reality. Because on the other side of that fucking wall that you have built is the truth. And the truth is, you will find it not on an article, not on on the books that you're reading, from whatever source you're getting your information from, but the truth is in Venezuela. So go to Venezuela, as I said before, talk to the people of Venezuela. All right? I don't know. And you say, like, I have friends. So who are those friends? Who are they? Go to Venezuela. Stop talking to friends. Go and talk to the right people. The people who are in the streets. The people who are walking away from Venezuela.